years. I'm from LA, but I love Chicago because I love the people of Chicago. You know why I love the people of Chicago? Chicago, you guys are the most optimistic mofos I've ever met in my life. Who's from here? Let me see it. Look at you, half glass full. Who else is from here? Keep those hands up. You look like you see a silver lining. Optimistic. You guys are so optimistic about the weather. My husband is from here. And every time I mention moving out of Chicago because of the weather, he goes, but when it's nice, it's nice. When is it gonna get nice? He convinced me to move here. He was like, babe, LA doesn't have seasons. You need seasons. All right? You gotta live in the seasons. I came out here, I'm like, what fucking seasons were you talking about? Freezing my ass off or sweaty tits? There's only two. Are you talking about that one day in September it feels like fall? That's not a season. Now, I like it here. My parents don't like to come visit me. They live in Vegas. And they only come like in the summers and stuff like that. But, you know, they're great people. I love them, you know. Miss them a little bit. Wish they were here. They actually recently just celebrated their 42nd wedding anniversary. Isn't that crazy? 42 years of forced love. I FaceTimed my mom on their anniversary, and I was like, Mom, happy anniversary. She was, happy anniversary? What is so happy about it? Mom, 42 years of love. Love. You know your Masi? I'm sorry, that means aunt. Okay? Masi, aunt. Got it? Okay. You know your Masi? She got flowers on her anniversary. She put them on Facebook. I don't have flowers to put on Facebook. Mom, you don't need flowers. That's superficial. You have Dad. Dad. My dad comes in the background. Bullshit. Why should I buy her flowers? I didn't choose to marry her. The beauty of arranged marriage, you guys. It's really cool, though, because even though my parents had never met before they got married, they love each other. Like, they seriously love each other. It's crazy. And I finally figured out what the secret sauce of their marriage is. My parents, at 74 and 64, are sexually active. Oh, yeah. How do I know that? That's weird that I know that, right? Well, one, we all walked in on them while growing up. And even though they told us it was yoga, over time, my brothers and I figured out that there's no yoga pose called downward, ass up, face down. You know, we've never seen my parents kiss, ever. I've never seen them kiss. But we knew that they were doing some sex salutations the night before. If in the morning, my dad come down the steps with a pep in his step, my mom's in the kitchen making chai, grating ginger like a nice homely Indian wife does, and my dad comes up and he just smacks her on the ass. She looks over at him. Oh yeah, I remember. That's how we knew growing up that shit went down. That was the sign, you guys. So 4 years ago, I had a baby, a second baby. And I had my parents come and stay with me for the summer because I had a baby, okay? And My dad landed and realized that he forgot his bag of medication. All right, when you're in your 70s, that's some real shit right there. You got diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. I mean, man, it was terrifying. So we called my sister-in-law. She's a nurse practitioner, almost a doctor. She almost made it. We love and accept her regardless. They're like, at least one of our daughters is in the medical field and not on stage telling dick jokes. You know. So he calls my sister-in-law, and he gives her the list of medication that he needs, and she ships it right away. You guys, that whole week, he didn't look good. Like, he did not look well. It was scary. And after the medication arrived, the next morning, I was sitting on the couch nursing my baby, and he came down the steps, and he looked more like himself, much better. Meds work. He went up to my mom in the kitchen, and he smacked her on the ass. I near goddamn dropped that baby. If I'm not getting it in this house, nobody's getting it in this house. And you guys are like, oh, well, maybe that doesn't mean that, shit went down. But wait, just wait for it. So I call my sister-in-law. She's laughing hysterically as she tells me that my, at that time, 70-year-old father had asked her to send him his Viagra. That guy had enough Viagra for the entire summer. That guest bedroom door was locked way more times than I want to admit. And at that point, I was like, I don't know if I should be disgusted that my senior parents are upward dick downing each other in my guest bedroom, or if I should be proud that my parents still got it. But either way, you guys, all I ask is a favor of all of you, don't tell my husband, because every time we fight, that's where I have him sleep. That's my time, you guys. It was great to be up here. I forgot my phone. Did I forget my phone? I need to do a quick selfie. 1 second. This is part of my job description. I am an influencer. All right, guys, here's what I'm doing. I'm going to step on the phone. I'm going to pick it up. This is part of a reel that's going to go up. You guys are all going to woo! All right, tits out, the whole thing. Let's go. All right, Jyoti, press record. All right. Oh, it's not even facing me. Hold on. Zarna, don't get mad at me. I'm wasting my time. Okay. Bam. Pick it up. Here we go. You guys are amazing. Thank you, Chicago, for making my debut back in comedy after an entire decade, 1 husband, 3 locations, and 2 kids later. Can't believe I'm back.
Keep it going for Mamajotes, everybody.